Hey, you're holding up the game.
Strip poker, have you completely lost your mind? What's wrong with it? If I get naked with Cole, it is not going to be because I lose some game. It's not going to be in front of an audience. Hold on, who's going to lose? You spent all of junior high playing poker with your dad. Look, listen, I'm just really rusty. Okay, I'm not.
Come on, what's keeping you?
Will you chill? We're going to be fine. Come on, come on.
All right. The game is 5-card stud. Jacks are better to open. If you lose hands, you take off a piece of clothing. Star, you still in?
Hey, listen. You don't want to play, you don't have to.
Oh, no, I'll play. I just don't want to lose.
Aw, you play much poker?
Stay in and find out.
Okay, folks, we're going to play a little game called Night Baseball. You each get 7 cards all face down. You turn them over one at a time. You get a 3 or a 9, you match the pot. You get a 4, you get an extra card. 4 balls, 3 strikes, 9 innings. Don't forget, 3s and 9s are wild, like me.
Right, the Night Baseball, that's what how many game is this?
It's very complicated, even more so than Texas What's This. Are you sure you feel up to it, Vicky?
I think maybe later. Oh, Clint, I keep forgetting to give you this. It's from David. It's the transfer document of your money.
Thank you.
You forgot about $10 million? I'd double up on the ginkgo biloba if I were you. Clint, why don't you let me hold that for you? You've got other things on your mind.
How you doing, Rox?
Hi.
Hey, Lindsay. Hey, you look great.
Thank you. Yes, she does.
She does. You know, Roxy's about to deal a game here called Night Baseball. Are you going to play?
I'm a roulette girl myself. Would that be Russian?
Yeah. Maybe we ought to grab a drink.
Come on, Lex. Let's get a drink, just forget Tom Blair even here.
Yeah, well, it's gonna have to be a pretty strong drink.
No problem. 2 vodka straight up, please. What in the world was she thinking bringing Miles to this party?
Natalie makes up her mind about something. There's no stopping her.
Must run in the family. I think Miles looks a little nervous tonight.
Yeah? Hi! Oh!
Todd!
Clumsy. Jeez, take it easy. Hey, since I have you here and you're covered in booze, what did Spencer Truman do with my son?
You're not drinking your coffee.
I don't think I need to be any more wired than I already am.
I can't believe John figured out that Tommy is Todd's son.
I can't believe he figured out that we're in on it. He can send us to jail, can't he?
Had to have been hard getting that stroller up the stairs.
What can I say? I was motivated. I knew you were up here.
What can I do for you, Marcy?
I need to know information. Something is wrong with my husband, and I know that you know what that something is. So, that answer my question?
You ought to ask Mike.
I have. About 100 times, and he's given me about 100 different answers, all of which have been nothing but a load of crap.
You think he told me something different?
I know that you guys talk, about things that he doesn't tell me, and Normally, I would be okay with that, but whatever he's keeping to himself this time, let's just say it's beginning to take a toll on us.
I'm sorry.
Are you? Really?
Hey, what Mike has with you, it's important to me.
You know, whatever he's been keeping to himself, it just got worse. After he came home last night, after talking to you. And the only thing he would tell me about it is that you have some kind of big decision that you need to make.
Yeah.
Great. So he basically told you not to talk to me. Great. All right. Well, you know what? It really don't matter. Because I think I know what it is. And if I'm right, then I know why he can't talk to me about it.
Bow, chicka, bow, bow. Now it's getting interesting.
Hey, you never told me you knew how to play poker.
You never asked.
You know, it's not fair to hold out on people.
Yeah, it's not fair to hold out on people.
Sucks for you.
You're next.
Miles has every right to be here.
Right, he's out on bail.
Look, I've told you everything I know about your son, okay? I swear.
Gee, that's funny, because you're the one that gave me the information that led me into an ambush.
Todd, will you just leave us alone?
Gentlemen, this is supposed to be a nice evening. Now, my suggestion to you is to go to your neutral corners and cool off.
Oh, Miles didn't do anything wrong.
Well, let it be up to a judge and a jury to decide, so watch it. Okay?
What was in the rest of that letter?
I've already told you everything I know.
Miles, you don't have to defend yourself to him. Well, you sound awfully sure of yourself. I believe in Miles. So did Marty, and so did Todd, and look what happened to them. Come on, Todd, let's go get some air. You know what? Don't worry about the two of them. If they don't have someone that they hate together, they'll be at each other's throats.
Yeah, well, I better get used to it, because this is my life in Landview, regardless of what happens in my trial. I'll deal with it.
Grandpa?
Sarah. Dorian, I'm sorry. You know my granddaughter, Sarah Roberts.
Yes, Cord and Tina's daughter. I was hoping Great-Grandpa would be here. I've only talked to him on the phone since I've been back.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He just wasn't up for a party tonight. How are you doing after the other night?
I'm still a little shaky.
And Sarah's old boyfriend, he attacked her. This happened at Capricorn.
Yes, I heard about that. You're going to have to choose your boyfriends more carefully in the future.
Tell me about it.
Oh, my. There's Muffy Carlson. She said she was going on a photo safari in Africa, but looks to me like she had a boob job. Excuse me, darling.
You know, it is amazing how you pulled it together. You came to a party so soon after your ordeal.
I thought it would help to be around people. And I really, really wanted to see Asa.
Yeah.
I miss him a lot. Why did you get so quiet?
Just making a bet with myself.
About what?
About how long we're going to make small talk before you hit me up for money.
Officer Saeed, I'm afraid I'm going to have to run you in. That dress has got to be illegal.
Never seen you in a tux before.
Is my tie straight?
Almost, actually. I guess.
It's so nice to see you, and I'd like you to meet my husband, Nash.
How you doing?
What are you thinking about?
Oh, my son. I'm not going to find him.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I had accepted it, you know, and then I saw the death certificate.
Then Miles, he starts stirring it all up again. I mean, that's one of the reasons I cannot stand that man.
Oh, well, I'm done. Spencer played his last card. He lost.
Todd, you did everything that you could to be right by your son.
Son I never wanted even.
I still feel stuck, on our wedding day. We were just minutes away. But no, Margaret wouldn't have it, would she?
Well, you and I are just totally irresistible,
Yeah.
Margaret just had to have me. Spencer just had to have you. And then when they couldn't get what they wanted, they used a baby to get even. Nice individuals, them. He's really dead, isn't he?
I'm going to say something you are probably not going to like.
Oh, is it about looking at the bright side of things? Appreciating what you have in life?
Something like that.
You're right, I'm not going to like that.
Oh, just live your life, okay? Live your life. That's the best revenge you can have on Miles. It is.
You don't have a whole lot of faith in me.
Oh, actually, I do. You're a very smart and resilient young woman.
Thanks.
And I know you're upset that you don't have access to your trust fund. But, many times when you don't have money, it forces you to focus on what it is you really want.
Look, it's not like I don't want to work.
Well, that's good. That's great. And my offer of an entry-level job into Buchanan Enterprises, it still stands.
I just don't want a desk job. Have you only ever wanted to work in the family business?
Nobody gets everything they ever want.
Maybe, but I'm not ready to give up on it already.
Working at BE could make you a very powerful woman. You'd never have to ask for money again.
But I would feel like a fake. I want to work in the music business. I want to find new talent and take them to the top. That is my passion.
And that's good. That's great. But you're going to have to do it on your own.
Why?
Because I love you, Sarah. I love you so much that I want to keep you from becoming any more spoiled than you already are.
19 red.
Yes! Yes! 19 red, does that have some significance? No, just a lucky bet, that's all, darn it. I challenged you to a poker game, you accepted. Have you chickened out already?
Oh, Dorian, get over yourself. Pick a table.
You look really beautiful, Jessica. I hope you feel as good as you look.
Thank you. I'm, getting stronger every day. It's a really great dress. How are you, Antonio?
Fine. Bree? She's good. She's walking and talking up a storm.
You made any progress on what we discussed?
I'm looking for investors to buy you out, if that's what you're talking about.
Good.
Won't happen overnight.
Why not? Jessica could write you a check for my share of the winery. You could be done with it.
I don't want her to do that.
Really? I thought your whole MO was using rich women even if you have to marry them.
We are not going to jail. John has no idea you knew anything.
Oh, yeah, and I'm just gonna let you take the rap alone. That's so me.
It was my idea, my decision.
I could have stopped you, and I didn't. I am just as guilty as you are.
Damn, John, what is his problem? Michael's his brother.
Michael and Marcy lose Tommy. What's gonna happen to them?
Nothing good.
Would John really ruin his own brother's life?
It's a good question. I wish I knew the answer.
So what do you think you know?
I think Michael's sick.
What?
I think that he has some kind of incurable illness, and that's why he can't bring himself to tell me what
Why
it is.
the hell would you say that?
Because all he keeps talking about is how much time he wants to spend with Tommy. Like it's gonna end or something. John, I don't know what else to think.
Mike is not sick, all right?
You swear. You swear that to me right now.
Everything that matters to me.
Okay. Okay. So what is it? Is it me? Is he having second thoughts about me?
No.
About us?
It's not you. Mike knows that you and Tommy are the best thing that ever happened to him.
Okay. Then what is it, John? You gotta tell me, okay? Because I'm beginning to lose my mind here. You need to tell me what's going on.
I'm out.
Oh, enough with the jewelry.
Shut up. Star? I'm out too.
Well, I'm in. This is a big one, dude. If you lose his hand, I'm out. Oh, good done, son.
All right, come on, pay up.
No,
take him on.
Hey, everybody enjoy.
No, come out. No, please tell me there's not doing it.
Gross.
You can say whatever you'd like about me, but don't insult Jessica.
You know, I wished that my wife hadn't cheated on me with another man, but you don't always get what you want unless you're you, Nash.
Antonio.
Let him say his little piece.
You know, when you met Tess, he'd already written your last meal ticket into rehab. Claudia, right? Must have been nice when you found out that Tess was really the very wealthy Jessica Buchanan.
It wasn't like that.
Yeah, I don't really care what it was like. And I want a drink. So this is going nowhere good. Let it go. Let it go.
Sorry.
It's okay, we're gonna have to get used to it, right?
Well, you're not buying him out. I'm pretty sure of that now.
It's fine. We came here to have fun, remember?
Yes, I do. But I didn't know that he was going to be
Okay. He said his piece, now let's just stay away from him, okay? Please? Please.
Okay.
You okay?
I'm fine.
You do know you were out of line, don't you?
Since we have a Texan here, Clint, we're going to play a little game called Texas Hold'em.
Wow, that's great. I taught this beautiful game to both these ladies.
Well, that ought to make it mighty interesting. Yes, it should.
You will remember that this is just a game. Oh, no. I've been listening to Dorian Gray for months. You're never going to shut her up. But it would be such fun to try.
Vicky looks like she's been pushed just a little too far. Pity. Has it ever occurred to you to just play cards and keep your mouth shut?
If I had done that, I wouldn't be here with Clint, and Vicky wouldn't be going home all alone.
It's on you, Dorian.
Some fresh air.
Oh, yes. I think this is going to get ugly.
This is great. So you bring Circus Boy to the party, and you've also got him living with Vicky.
Oh, you're so protective. You don't even go and visit my mother except for when you want something.
Oh, and how could he come calling Natalie when he was in a body bag and unconscious, huh?
Miles tried to help you find your son. And the next thing he knew, that creep had you dumped on Marty's living room floor. He panicked. All right, he didn't know what to do, and he did a stupid thing. But since you've never made any mistakes in your life, I guess that's why you can't forgive him.
So it doesn't bother you at all that you're hanging around with the guy who stabbed me?
Todd, I had nothing to do with that.
Oh, yeah, you're an innocent victim.
Come on. Thanks. Ow! Do we look intimidated?
No, you just look stupid.
You know, I am just so glad the two of you are back together as a team now. It's just too bad you couldn't do that for your kids.
Wait a minute.
Do you guys think that the rules don't count in here? Look, if you can't keep him away from Manny, send him home.
Come on, Miles.
Don't push your luck, Manny.
This is supposed to be a benefit for a good cause. Please don't run it. I could use a drink.
You read my mind.
Did you step on her toe on purpose?
What do you think?
Nice.
I know John's really steamed at Michael for keeping this from him, but I just can't can't see John telling Todd that Tommy's his son.
You may be right.
Why do you say that?
Well, John knew Christian was alive for months. He didn't tell Carlotta, and he didn't tell Natalie.
True.
Chris asked him to keep his mouth shut, and he did.
Now Michael's asking him to do the same thing. What a decision.
When we found out Christian was alive, it was okay because we had him back.
Nobody really lost that one. But if this secret comes out, John knows that Michael and Marcy end up with nothing.
Great. So you're not going to tell me what happened between you and Michael last night. That's great.
Marcy, we talked about a lot of things, all right? We talked about what a crappy year it's been, and we talked about Truman and my accident.
That's not what's getting to him.
How do you know?
Because you survived the accident. Spencer Truman was murdered. To me, that is a win-win situation.
No, I know why I'm glad Truman's dead. Why does it matter to you?
He murdered my father-in-law, John.
You didn't know our dad.
It doesn't matter. I know what he meant to my husband and to you.
Tell me something. Did Truman ever threaten Michael or Tommy?
What are you getting at? Why are you looking at me like that?
Lots of possibilities. Lots of possibilities.
I'm in.
What about you, cowboy?
I fold.
Oh, wait, you're not going to leave the table. You're my good luck charm.
I think you can hold your own. I'll get us a drink. I'll be right back.
I'm in.
Can we talk?
I thought we already did.
Why am I being punished?
Because, Sarah, you come from a family of first-grade poker players, and you tried to bluff.
I didn't.
And you also played us for suckers, and believe you me, that's over.
What do I have to do to show you that I'm different?
How'd you get in here tonight?
What?
There's a $500 entry fee for tonight.
Oh. Great-grandpa gave me the tickets, which is why I wanted to find him so I could thank him.
You would be amazed how good it feels to be able to pay your own way. Think about that.
Oh, come on. Yes! All right!
You are on a roll today.
Let it ride. I'm betting the breeze both ways.
You okay?
Yeah, I changed my mind. Sorry.
What are you doing? You're hot tonight. Come on.
I never really liked gambling. It was more of a test thing. I kind of feel like I don't belong.
Who are you to tell me to take it easy?
Your friend? The way you were talking to Nash in front of Jessica? I mean, who is that guy? Didn't even seem like you.
Well, I told myself I was going to take the high road, but then I heard her introducing that clown as her husband.
Getting messed up with those two, you're only going to get hurt. Right, but it's not my business.
You're right. Thank you for being straight with me. So, you want to play some poker?
Poker? No, actually, I don't play poker, but I'm pretty good at blackjack.
Well, that I have to see. I shouldn't have let you talk me into coming here tonight.
Look, Todd is really good at pointing his finger at everyone else, but not so good at taking responsibility for what he does.
Maybe.
Maybe I deserved everything he said to me.
You gonna be okay?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That was fun, actually, torturing Miles. Most fun I've had in months.
You gonna let me in on the action?
You're already in?
Guerrilla tactics. Yeah, that's our best event until we, turn on each other.
So you did okay while I was gone? No new boyfriends or anything?
Just too busy looking for you. Of course, the kids were lost without you.
Right.
Who am I fooling? We all were.
Okay, Cole. I wrung out your boxers. I put them on the back of the chair.
Sorry, we're starving. How about some pizza?
Yeah, I need dessert.
Well, Aunt Dorian has some ice cream in the freezer.
Can we leave you two out here alone?
Oh, get moving.
You're gonna do fine. You two love each other.
Okay.
This reminds me of the first time we met.
Brittany spilled beer on me and you loaned me sweatpants.
I wanted to kiss you that night. Should've.
Well, what a difference a year makes.
I'm all wet.
Hey.
What are the kids doing tonight?
Well, Star is hanging out by Dorian's pool with a bunch of her friends,
Friends like Cole?
Yep, friends like Cole. And Jack is over at his buddy JQ's.
Who's JQ?
Just this little boy that he met this spring.
Yeah. I really missed a lot.
Well, you got another chance. We both do.
Hey, where are you going?
Look, Miles, I am well aware that my uncle started things today. And I also am aware that he thinks he can say or do whatever he wants. But do not let him push you around. And for God's sake, don't ever say that you deserve it. The police commissioner's in the room.
Good point.
Yeah?
You know what? You really look after me. I appreciate it. I've never had that before. I thought Marty and I would be able to do that for each other, but we know how that ended.
I'm sorry.
If she was half as concerned about me as you are, we might have had a chance. Not that you and I are anything more than friends.
Right. No, I know what you meant. Miles, hi. I didn't know you'd be here.
Hi.
Natalie, great party.
It's nice to see you up and around.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I have to say something.
Okay.
I invited you into our family, and that was a mistake. Chaz, let me finish now. It's unbelievable what you put Todd through. He has 2 kids that love him very much. You don't know everything. But what I do know, I don't like. When you first came to town, I told people not to condemn you because you were Mitch Lawrence's brother, when really, I should have kept my mouth shut. Excuse me.
It's a nice night.
Yeah, it is. I'm glad I get to spend it with you.
Ooh, very interesting. Possible 4 aces, possible flush.
I will see Doran's bet. And I will raise her.
How can you possibly raise me? You're out of chips.
Will the house accept a check?
Yeah, if you got driver's license. Oh, we're joking. No problemo. You can write out a check. Just make sure it's a big one.
John is not going to take that kid away from Michael and Marcy.
We hope.
Maybe this sounds cold, but Todd already has 2 kids. Michael and Marcy won't have any.
Right.
But if John does open his mouth, nothing's gonna happen to you.
I don't want you to get in trouble either, Rex.
Believe me, neither do I. But I will keep you out of this. Whatever it takes.
You always take such good care of me. I can't believe I forgot that for a while.
I don't want you to think that I'm blaming you for any of this, because I'm not. It's just Michael and Tommy, you know, they're the only family that I'm ever going to have. I don't know if Michael told you this, but I found out that I can't have children.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
How long have you known that?
a couple months now. And I think that Michael's upset with me for not telling him sooner, you know.
I'm sure he understands.
I was thinking about Spencer Truman, you know, and how he gave Kelly Kramer that surgery. You know, now she has a baby, and I just keep thinking that if he had been the person that he was, said he was anyway, that maybe he'd be alive, and maybe I'd have a kid. I'd have a
Go down
chance.
that road, all right? It's a waste of time with Truman.
I don't know. Like I said, I was just talking out loud, you know?
Yeah, I know. Hey, is there any chance that Truman knew you couldn't have children?
Why are you asking me that?
What are you doing here?
John, what's wrong with you?
This ice cream is good, but it's getting me cold.
Like you didn't have to strip like Cole.
Lucky for who?
Oh, don't flatter yourself. You wouldn't dare.
I so would.
No.
Oh. Well, you look good enough to eat.
It's hot. Out here.
You're telling me. Want to go swimming?
I don't have a swimsuit.
And Dorian has some extras in the cabana.
Sounds great.
Okay, let's go.
Well, should we say goodbye to your mom?
She seems pretty into her poker game, and I'm tired.
Sure wasn't the night we had planned, was it?
Hey, Jessica, I didn't know you were here. Hi, Sarah. Sarah, this is my husband, Nash. Nash, this is my cousin, Sarah. Actually, we were just leaving.
Do you mind if I catch a ride with you guys? I don't have money for a cab.
Why not?
Long story plus tiny bag equals stranded. I hope it's not really out of your way. I'm staying at Christian Vegas' house until he decides I'm a freeloader, too.
Don't ask me.
What a leaving.
So can we have fun now?
How about we get out of here and get some real food?
Yeah, sure. Where?
My mom's restaurant?
Sure. Yes. Just don't lose the tux. I like the tux.
Really?
Yeah, you clean up real good.
Okay. Thanks. So do you. Let's get the hell out of here.
Clean up real good?
I can write a check, too.
Lay it on me, baby.
Actually, as you can see, this bag's too small, so I didn't pack a checkbook or a wallet.
Oh, Dorian, that's terrible. I guess you're just going to have to fold then.
However, I do have this piece of paper, which is worth $10 million.
What?
So, Vicky, I see you and raise you $10 million. What are we intending?
What we always end up doing.
John, why are you looking at me like that?
What are you doing here?
Hello? What's wrong with you?
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
What happened here?
I'm all in, Vicky. Call her fool.
It's not going to be the way it used to be.
Just because it's different doesn't mean it's bad, right?
We're through. We're not brothers anymore.